Hi, I'm Underbelly, and you suck at producing. Have you ever laid down for a night of sweet slumber, only to hear the smacking of Uncle Joe's dry lips in your left ear? Well, because most of us have two functioning ear holes, we're able to pinpoint where this sound is coming from by comparing the volume in our left and right ear holes. With the advent of stereo sound, we're able to place instruments in this imaginary field by panning them left and right. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to pan and ask ourselves if it's even really necessary. Let's get started. Okay, so check it. Here we have another shit song. Let's take a listen. Wowzers. Okay, so here's the situation. Nice and mediocre. Notice that every single one of our elements, Derek, Roger, Brendan, Sally, and Gerald, are all panned exactly in the center. They're exactly the same sound in our left ear hole as in our right. Let's start with Derek. What we're going to do is solo him out, and we're just going to see what happens when we start twisting this pan up. So he's right in the center, and then he goes and hides in the other room to our left, and we bring it back over to our right. Wowzers. Okay, so check it. Notice that when I'm moving the pan knob to the left, the right channel slowly decreases to 0 while the left channel is boosted. No audio from the right channel will ever cross over into the left. Now, this is key. So if you have elements such as vocals and shit over on your right channel, you're all in the Beatles or whatever, it's never going to make it to the left, okay? You can give up your dreams now. Let's go back and hear the whole mix. And this time, we're going to place Derek a little bit to the left and see how it sounds. Okay, so that's weird. I mean, it just feels like, all the other kids, Roger, Brendan, Sally, and Gerald, are all playing in the middle of the playground, whereas Derek is just kind of off to, by himself. And, this is accurate, but depressing. So maybe we could allow Derek to spread his wings a little bit. Keep his foundational elements, such as, the kick and snare right in the middle, but let him just kind of spread out his wings, let him shine. So what we did here is we just opened up Derek's organs just by hitting that little triangle next to his name there, and we can see all the elements that he's composed of. And you'll notice that for each element we have a volume fader and also a little pan button, so they're all in the center right now. Let's go ahead and spread his wings a little bit. So I'm going to solo him out, maybe his clap over to the right, you get that a little bit to the left. Ooh, that sounds nice and wide. Bring that right over. So notice I'm not touching Derek's kick and snare. We want that to be front and center. We want people to pay attention. It's more, the ancillary elements of Derek's personality, such as his strains, gestures, and hair, that we really want to spread around a little bit, have them start to mingle. Okay, so let's just go ahead and hear how that sounds with all the other kids. Wowzers. Maybe bring that back a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's like we're all one big happy family now. And Roger and Brendan, they're kind of the meat of the crew, the glue that holds the kids together, whereas Sally and Gerald, more weak-willed. So maybe those guys could, kind of spread out a little bit. Let's put Sally a little bit to the left and Gerald, to balance her out a bit. Let's get it to the right there. Okay, wowzers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these kids have really dominated the playground now. Okay, so check it. In today's lesson, we learned how the use of subtle panning could really open up the playground for Derek. In next week's lesson, we're going to learn how to make existing sounds sound wider by using the idea of stereo width. Be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss it, you dingus. I'm Underbelly. Peace out.